Nine Lima Papa. Now,
okay.
To east.
Ready to take off?
Overland the
Yeah,
airport.
1 second.
Door shut?
Down
Not yet.
for runway 23.
Seatbelt doesn't want to retract.
You're to the leather strap. Switch fuel
It'll
tanks.
be fine.
Okay. Understand traffic. Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu is taking runway 24 for departure. Staying in the pattern. Arch down.
Sound traffic of 9 Lima Papa overflying the airport to enter a downwind.
Doors open.
Does that look right, sound right, or feel right?
No.
Yeah, she's not going to stop or close. Well done. I did that on purpose.
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, come on, close on me. We'll just have to stop and taxi back. All right, good job. I guess I want that open when we taxi anyways, don't we?
Feels good. All right.
Yep, good that way. That'll be interesting to go back and watch the video on that. There's some good and some bad out of it. Definitely a lot of things to learn from. You recognized it. You question yourself for a second. And what would be really interesting to go back and see, how long did you actually, what was the time between door popping open to you recognizing it to you saying, we should do something about it?
Right.
It'll probably be about 2 seconds, something about like that, but there's definitely this hesitation, and everyone does it.
Right.
It takes that long to just process it.
What that is.
Yeah.
And it's never happened before where doors popped open, so I've never really experienced that much other than yesterday.
Right. And that's the way failures happen. They are by nature things we've not experienced before.
Right.
Once you recognize that you decide to stop, you did pretty good. We also veered left on the runway. So that's an important thing to be very aware of, is always maintain directional control. Keep it on the center.
Field traffic, skydiving commencing in 2 minutes from 11,000. That's duration of 7 minutes over the field of the town.
Door is not latched.
Skydivers.
That's latched.
Okay. Archtown traffic 411 Hotel Zulu is going to try this again. Depart runway 21, staying in the pattern. Archtown traffic. Are on, mixture's full forward, push pumps on, lights are on. To the floor. Airspeed's active for 70.
I'm up at 80. Just see what that looks like.
That's the problem, I can't see.
Exactly. So 80 is about VY. I don't recall what the exact number is. If you do a true VX climb, you can't see a thing in front of you, and you're just standing on its tail and going up.
Okay, flaps, caps, maps.
Papa, left crosswind, runway 23, at a
do another no flap landing.
Traffic.
Did really well with that last one.
Okay.
Downwind, runway 23, Addison.
The only thing I'd like to have you do a little bit differently is start that descent earlier and kind of tighten up the pattern. It's still going to be wide.
1,000 kilos, about 5 miles north, crossing over the midfield for downwind for 27 Honeyberg. Any local traffic, please advise.
Bardstown traffic, Cirrus 1, Hotel Zulu, downwind 21, touch and go Bardstown.
Addison traffic, Cessna 9 Lima, Papa, left base, runway 23, Addison.
Okay, I'm a beam. Back to 15.
Keep an eye on that runway.
Addison traffic, Cessna 9 Lima, final runway 23, Addison, touch and go.
Low. So how did we end up low?
Too wide.
Yeah, actually, we'll talk about it after this landing.
Too far away from the runway as well. Right down.
Get back up a little bit here and stop descending. Okay, that looks better. Okay, we're 20 knots fast. Don't try and fix a 20 knot problem.
Okay. Go around.
So what I saw was you had your eyes right here. Maybe they were outside too, but you weren't watching the runway.
Addison traffic, Cessna 9 Lima Papa, crosswind, runway 23 at...
Great job on the power.
I didn't even look.
And you did a great job.
Also kind of get a feel to where you're at here.
Yeah, you absolutely should. It's all pieces to the bigger puzzle, right?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock right now. Let's do a power off. I'm sorry, not power off. A no flap, followed by a normal. Then we'll head back home.
Okay. Departing the traffic pattern on the downwind, heading eastbound.
Bardstown traffic, Cirrus 1, Hotel Zulu, downwind 21, touch and go Bardstown.
Crabbing in. Bama beam. 80, is that right?
90.
90. Okay.
A little fast, but that's okay. As soon as the wheels touch down, add some power and let's go.
Oh, we don't have to put the flaps up.
Nope.
Those to me seem to be a little bit easier than full flaps, but I'll get used to it.
You will, and I think we're going to have a lot of carryover between what you just reinforced on really light movements on the stick when we go back and do normal takeoff or normal landing.
I'm getting a little more used to where I need to be as far as height-wise. My peripheral vision's kind of, yep. Okay, caps, no flaps, maps.
Altitude. Okay, just a normal landing here. Got the right power setting. We're 10 knots slow, and I don't understand why. Flaps are up.
Hey, I'm a beam.
And this is a normal landing with the full flaps. What speed do we want here?
90.
100.
100.
French Lick Airport 4793 Sierra is
your head looking?
to the southwest, inbound full stop landing. We're on our left downwind for full stop on runway 26, French Lick.
Bardstown traffic, Cirrus 1, Hotel Zulu, turning base 21, Bardstown. What speed do you want?
80.
80, get there.
Last time I looked it was 80.
Do you have sound on the GoPro?
I do.
Okay, so when you go back and watch the video, I'm not going to tell you what you did on that one, but I want you to figure out why we floated so far on that landing.
Okay.
Action field is down traffic. Parakeets over the field, and we are 6 to the southwest for
Hey, caps, flaps,
or runway
maps.
Yeah, I'll figure it out in a minute.
Take us home.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Just press flight plan again. Actually, keep your eyes outside.
Yeah, it's Jim.
We can deal with all this when we're not out here maneuvering around.
Candelaria Craft.
I think we need to head this way.
20 miles to south coming in full stop.
Tomato, right?
And
all turned around.
Cherokee 4793 Sierra is 5 to the southwest. Inbound full stop landing 26. Enter left downwind for 26 French Lake.
BART's 10 traffic, Cirrus 1, Hotel Zulu, departing the area to the north. BART's down.
Cut up to 3 to the west, maneuvering for left downwind, runway 23, pairs to Coatesville, Addington.
So is the autopilot engaged right now?
Yes, but the altitude's not.
Are you sure the autopilot's engaged?
It is not.
It's not. We know it because we don't have an AP
Right.
up here. That's the way to know. You just want this altitude? That's approach mode.
Hey, why is it not on?
Because the S-Tech has to have a vertical mode and a lateral mode in order to be on.
Okay.
So we have our lateral mode. What's a vertical mode going to
French
be?
Lake Cherokee 93 Sierra is left downwind.
It's going to be 2,000.
Full stop runway 26.
I mean, vertical mode, I mean,
If you want 2,000, that's fine. Just out vertical speed at the same time, it'll capture it on all on its own.
now it's on.
On. The quick way to know is, do you have purple command bars?
Sure. Okay, so go to 119.5. For that.
Got up to final 23 Addington. All parachutes are on the ground.
Four, visibility 10, track condition, view clouds 4,900, temperature 28, dew point 22, altimeter 3024, RNAV approach, runway 24 in use. Hazardous weather information affecting Kentucky and surrounding areas available on high-watts flight service frequencies. All aircraft read back hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. Advise and contact you have information, November. Bowman Airport information, November, time 1653 Zulu observation, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, track condition, view clouds 4,900, temperature 28, dew point 22, altimeter 3024, RNAV approach, runway 24 in use. Hazardous weather information affecting Kentucky and surrounding areas available on high-watts flight service frequencies. All aircraft read back hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. Advise and contact you have information, November. Bowman Airport information, November, time 1653 Zulu observation, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, track
Variable at 4. Okay. Altimeters are set. Runway 24. supposed to storm around 2 o'clock or 20% chance of rain.
Yeah, I believe it looking at this.
Yeah. Getting pretty hazy up there.
And a lot of vertical development out of that, and there wasn't earlier.
So I expect they'll give us either a right base or a straight in to 2-4.
That had to be a left base, 2-4.
That's what I meant, left base. I'm used to coming in from the river. It's a right base to 2-4.
There's something else they might give us.
Go around?
That'd be a phone number.
If we don't go down?
If we don't do something, I would start a turn right now. Like, I would disconnect the autopilot and start a turn right now. Our GPS is way more accurate than their radar is. I don't want to be within a mile or two of their airspace.
Right.
I have to call up my buddy at the FAA and have a not so friendly conversation with him. All right, there you go. You just bought yourself some time. So now go back and set up everything however you want it.
Chicago area traffic, Stinson 108, AB, 5 miles south coming in, full stop, left base.
So you just asked it to climb back up to 3,200 feet. So just press the ALT and hold present altitude of 1790. It resets 1790 down there.
Didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. We're getting awful close and we're still above the shelf. Okay, good. We're down below their shelf now.
So I can do heading and both of those, and now we're good.
Okay, we are 20 feet away from their airspace. I guess we're not inside yet, are we? Okay, so since we're back on nav mode, go direct, enter. Gotta do it up here if you want the autopilot to take it also.
Autopilot set to nav 2, right?
Not necessarily. If this were just on nav mode, then yes, but since it's GPS steer, it's off of number 1.
Okay.
It's flight to do a fly over the center of the airport, get a fly on the whipsaw.
8 to the southeast.
Bowman Tower, Cirrus 411 Hotel Zulu is 8 miles southeast inbound for landing. With information November.
November 411 Hotel Zulu, Bowman Tower, and our left base, runway 24, clear to land.
Left base for 24, clear to land, 411 Hotel Zulu.
May help you since you got your hands full here.
Okay.
Okay, altimeter, heat,
set,
fuel system, mixture,
full rich,
flaps,
nothing yet.
brake pressure.
Good.
Got seatbelt, mixture, fuel pump.
Yep.
Landing light.
On.
Autopilot disconnect whenever you're ready for it.
Okay, so that's the 3-3, so we're going to go in and left. Go to...
Bowman Tower, Remus 210 Foxtrot, November, ready for departure 24.
Remus 210 Foxtrot, November, Bowman Tower, right turn approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
0 Foxtrot, Denver, cleared.
Okay, how far out are we?
We are 4 miles.
Just 1 Hotel Zulu, 1 departure, ready, route.
What is Zulu?
Come back to 30%.
Bowman Tower, Carbon Code 70 Lima Golf.
Speed won't allow for it yet, but when if you want to put flaps in all the way out here, it's helpful.
Number 0 Lima Golf, enter a 5-mile final, runway 24.
5-mile final 24, 0 Lima Golf.
Carbon Copy 0 Lima Golf, here we fall in a Cessna on about a 6-mile final at 2,500, report that traffic in sight.
0 Lima Golf. Bowman Tower, Skyhawk 456 Sierra Papa's with you on the VOR 24.
Cessna 456 Sierra Papa, Bowman Tower. Wind variable 3, altimeter 3024, number 2 falling to Cirrus on the left base, spacing is good, runway 24, clear to land.
And 6 Sierra Papa, we're a low approach. We're going to go back and do a...
We're a little high, so we're going to go ahead and put in the
Get
full
those flaps
flaps.
in then.
6 Sierra Papa, roger, just verify your misapproach instructions correct.
Affirmative.
Number 6 Sierra Papa, roger, number 2, runway 24, cleared option.
Number 2 cleared for the option 24 for 6 Sierra Papa.
What speed on base?
90.
Yep, get there. By reducing power.
Wind variable 5. Number 0 Lima Golf, you took that turn into the field. That traffic's now about a 4-mile final, 2,200.
0 Lima Golf, got him on the ADS-B. Bowman Tower, Cessna 879er, Lima Papa. We're 9 miles south, inbound for landing.
Cessna 879 Lima Papa, Bowman Tower, enter midfield.
Okay, is this giving you the right speed?
Get close.
Midfield.
Okay, just keep doing what you're doing.
Runway 24, 9 to Lima Papa with November.
Are you adding power?
I'm getting slow.
How do you know you're getting slow?
I'm feeling it.
Well, don't feel it. If your pitch didn't change, speed didn't change. You are overthinking everything. You're way better than you recognize you are.
Cirrus 1 Hotel Zulu, left 1 able, and 1523 is approved. Contact ground 18.
Left 1 able, 411 Hotel Zulu. Contact ground.
Number 0 Lima Golf, that traffic's now about a mile final, spacing will be good for you. Number 2, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, 24 number 2, 0 wing golf.
Switch to ground.
Okay.
Flaps up. Lights off. 2. On the ground, 401 Hotel Zulu, clear runway 24, taxi to LEA.
Number 401 November Zulu, Loma Ground, taxi to Louisville Executive via hotel.
LEA via hotel, 401 Hotel Zulu.
Okay, remember bringing flaps up one step at a time. Let it stop so you're not burning
right.
through relays on it. And bring the mixer back to about the T. And we'll keep the boost pump on since it's a fairly hot day. Back there when you said, I'm getting slow, you weren't.
Okay.
I was watching you down here on the standby.
Think about that one.
Yep. So the power didn't change, your pitch didn't change. Your speed didn't change. To be fair, when I covered you, you were at about 85 and you were slowing. So you were going to see a little bit less airspeed, but not by much. Yeah, and over
I told
those.
you I was feeling slow.
Still worked out perfect.
I'm starting to get a little more used to it.
I feel like all the pieces are there. It's just a matter of putting them all together.
Right. Getting used to the, the bigger picture of the ground when I'm coming in, stuff that I haven't been used to before.
There's all kinds of new stuff now.